Do you need to bulk up those biceps and do it fast? Well, I'll show you the fastest way I know, but you're going to have to work, and you're going to have to work hard. What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. If you want to build big biceps and you want to do it fast, I can tell you right away, you're going to have to work hard. But what I mean by that is you're going to have to do things that are not necessarily comfortable. Now you know that I'm a big fan of negative repetitions. Why? Because it's that eccentric portion of the rep that does the damage that we need as our prerequisite to stimulate new growth. But we also need overload. You know, I always preach about that too. If you're doing the same thing you've been doing, you're going to get the same results you've been getting. So when it comes to bicep training, we want to have something that allows us to overload, and we want to have something that incorporates eccentric repetitions, okay, or a focus on eccentric loading. That being said, guys, we have an option here for you, okay? Something different. And we know that we can do heavy barbell curls. And if we do heavy barbell curls and we slow down the eccentric, that's great. And that's actually how I did a lot of the bicep building I did over the course of my life, is focusing on lifting and then controlling on the way down. The nice benefit that we get from bicep training and back training for that part is we can do eccentrics. We can do them a lot more safely than we can a pushing exercise. Okay, if you think about pushing exercises, the load in an eccentric is coming down towards you, which can be pretty threatening, okay, because it could come right across your chest. But if you're thinking about the eccentric load of a bicep curl, the weight's going away from you, or a row or pull down, the weight's going away from you. So it's a lot safer. You should be able to overload a lot more effectively. So what I want to show you here sort of touches back on the concept we talked about the other day about asymmetry and imbalances between right and left. When we have a bar in our hands like we do with a barbell curl, we tend to compensate with the weaker side, and you don't ever see that weakness because the right side or the left side takes over. With this variation here, you do expose the weakness, okay? So we get into our inverted row setup here, and we get an underhand chin-up grip. So now, we can do chin-ups just like this, and we know that we're going to target, along with the back, we're going to target the biceps. But I've shown you a little bit of a technique before where you actually curl your head to the bar, or curl your body to the bar. So don't pull your body to the bar, curl your body to the bar by literally doing that. Okay, you shift to bring your forehead up, and you're basically curling in the bar, you know, your body towards the bar. It's a great variation that you don't need a bar for. You could do it on a countertop. As long as you can get under the counter and grab on a hold here, you could do it without any equipment. But we want to make it more specific and take over for even the weak side, so we can overload that weak side and get that eccentric that's necessary for fast growth. So what we do is we get up here and we're going to slide to the right and try to primarily pull up with the right arm. Okay, all the work being done here by the right arm. Then slide over to the left and do the same thing. Mostly 80% of the work being done right here on the left side. Again, down and pull up. Down eccentrically. Okay, slow. Over, pull up. Eccentrically, down, slow. Up and down, slow. And up and down, slow. So, guys, probably one of the hardest bicep exercises you can do, because you can vary the resistance. You can make this completely over here and have to pull up with just one arm, which is tough for me to do, okay? So it all depends on how you play with your body weight and how you're shifting it. But the fact of the matter is, overload is essential, eccentric lengthening is essential, doing this and pushing yourself hard, always essential to getting your body to change. I said in the beginning, I'll say it again, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting, and if it's the results that you're not happy with, that ain't a good thing. If you guys want to spark your entire body, give it something new, train differently, then head to ATHLEAN-X.com. Start training like an athlete. Guys, advanced training concepts built into every workout. It's what I use with my athletes, it's what I use myself, and it's how I get results. So if you haven't already, head to ATHLEAN-X.com and grab our program. In the meantime, if you find this helpful, you try it, leave a thumbs up and let me know, and we will make sure we put more up here. In the meantime, I'll be back here in just a couple days with another video.